And once we figure out what the repair is going to be, then if it's something minor, say a small component, in some of the major cases where you have a major component failure, then that can reach all the way up into the
Hi, I'm Sarah with 5 Star Home Services, and I'm here with Mitch, one of our HVAC technicians, to answer your biggest questions about HVAC repair, including signs you may need an HVAC repair, what to expect during the diagnostic call, and stay to the end because Mitch is going to talk to you about price you can expect for an HVAC repair. So Mitch, what are the signs that I may need an HVAC repair?
Yeah, so a lot of times people notice their system not keeping up. So whether that be furnace or AC, you have it set at the thermostat, but it's just not really reaching that set point. A lot of times we hear longer run times out of the AC or furnace. If they're running constantly, they're just not going to be able to satisfy the thermostat. Or if they're not kicking on, obviously, that's going to be a sign that it's just not working quite correctly. We also hear a lot of noises coming from furnaces and ACs when they're not working correctly. So if you hear noises, in some cases odors from your furnace, then yeah, give us a call and we can take a look at it very thoroughly.
That makes a lot of sense. I think we've all been there. So what can we expect during an HVAC diagnostic call?
We're going to be taking a look at your system to see exactly what's going on with it. We're going to run a thorough diagnostic to see where our trouble spot is. We're also going to be taking a look thoroughly through the rest of the system to see if there are any other hidden issues that you may not even know about. After we're able to get a good analysis of what the issue is, we're going to present to you a list of options just so you can see which one is best for you, right? So if you want to do the repair or in some cases, replacement of your system, there's always going to be options for you to pick.
Wow, that's very helpful, and I really appreciate that you give the options to help me repair my system. What can we expect price range for an HVAC repair?
Right, so we start off with a diagnostic fee. That covers our time to come out to your house and to take the time and really dive in to see what's going on with your system, right? So that covers our time for the diagnostic. And once we figure out what the repair is gonna be, then if it's something minor, say a small component, you might be within the few $100 range. In some of the major cases where you have a major component failure, then that can reach all the way up into the thousands range. If you do find yourself in the case where you're spending thousands of dollars to repair your system, then that also presents a conversation of replacement, right? So we don't want you sinking money into your furnace if it's not going to be a worthwhile investment. We can always talk about replacement for you to see if it's the better option to just replace it at that point.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I again, appreciate the options that you give to homeowners. So if you find yourself in need of HVAC repairs, remember, just call 5 Star.